Hi everybody, welcome back to Red Gate Ranch Homestead. We are back in the kitchen today and we're going to make an apple cider donut cake. Doesn't that sound delicious? Well, I am so excited to share this with you and I'm going to show you how we're going to do this. Okay, to make this cake, we just need a regular box cake. I got a yellow cake mix, but you could get anything that you prefer. We're going to put that in the mixer. And along with that, we're going to put 1 cup of apple cider. Now, not apple juice. This is apple cider. Okay. Then we're going to just use one of these cute little applesauce treats. It's about a 1/2 cup of applesauce. I got the kind with cinnamon, but you could get just regular if you wanted to. Either one works. I just like the extra cinnamon. Then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of packed brown sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Then we're going to mix that together. Then we're going to add 3 eggs, 1 at a time, until well blended. Now that the cake mix has all been blended well together, we're going to put the batter in a buttered and floured bundt cake pan. I don't know if you've ever done this or not, but sometimes little bubbles get in the cake batter. So what I do is I tamp it on the counter like 3 or 4 times just to bring the air bubbles up to the surface. Okay, that ought to do it. Now we're going to put this in a preheated oven at 350 degrees for 45 minutes. Okay, let's see if the toothpick comes out clean. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? She's all done. So what we're going to do is we're going to let this cool for about 10 to 15 minutes. That way it'll give time for the cake to separate from the pan and it'll come out a lot easier. Once we do that, we'll sprinkle it with some cinnamon sugar. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. The cake has cooled a little bit and it has pulled away from the sides. So it's time to put her on the plate. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Well, let's do this. Okay. Oh, isn't she pretty? Look at that. Just look. She's a pretty apple cider donut cake. All right. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to brush it with butter. I like to use my little butter bill to keep softened butter in it. If you don't have one of these, I highly recommend getting one. It's nice to have room temperature butter at ease. And the way it worked, I got this from a little craft show. A lady and her husband made pottery, and she had made this little butter bell. What you do is you put your butter in this little cavity here, and then this part you put water in it, and you turn this upside down, and that sits inside there, and the water seals it. So anytime you need butter, you just lift it off, and there you go. I think they sell these at Bed Bath & Beyond. But it is a handy little thing to put on the table at Thanksgiving, to butter your rolls with, just to have a nice room temperature butter in a moment's notice. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take 1/4 cup of sugar, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. We're going to mix that together. See, it's all, I got some cinnamon sugar here. And then we're just going to sprinkle it all over the cake. Okay, I think that's good. Next, we're going to take a bowl and 1 cup of powdered sugar, and a tablespoon of apple cider juice, and a pinch of salt. We're going to blend that together, and this will be our glaze that we put on top of the cinnamon sugar. Okay, that looks like the right consistency. So let's just start to glaze our cake. Okay, that looks good to me. Won't this be so yummy with a cup of coffee in the morning? And there you have it, an apple cider donut cake. It's good enough to eat. Thanks for joining me here at Red Gate Ranch Homestead, and I will see you next time.